Hi, I'm Dan Connor, and I'm gonna go over my application that I created for Android. It's called UPB Help. And what this application essentially is it's an emergency application for the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford, where the user can use their GPS on their phone, and the GPS will find your location. You press the help button, and your location will be sent via text message as a Google Maps link, where the recipient, whoever that may be, it's changeable in code, will click on that link and actually click it and go into the Google Maps location. Let me just show you. Okay, I'm going to go into my actual coding right now to show you it, and then once I go over some of the coding, I'm going to actually have a demonstration of the application itself. Go into here. Right here is the package, and here are all my different Java classes. Let's see, go into the main activity. Now the main activity is for the main page, the help page, where the help button is located, where it will get your coordinates and you can send text messages. As an overview, we can see this is my main coding, my imports. Over here we have the location manager, which is the API that actually gets your location. We have the text views, it'll actually send over the text message. We have the string for latitude and longitude. We have our image button to see if the network is enabled. Right here we have the onCreate method, which actually uncreates as soon as you open the application into the main activity. We have the text lat is the string, the text view for your location, and text good. I'll get into that later. And then location manager, this is the actual coding that gets your location. And then request location updates, this is what updates your location if you were to move. We see over here I have 1,000, and I set it so high so it wouldn't update so often. You can set it lower to refresh more often. Keep going down. And here we have a toast notification to see if GPS is enabled. Down here, the onCreate, this just creates the layout for the activity main. We have our help button. Down here is the on-click for when you actually click the help button. You'll see text lat as the text that sends. Right here, text lat again, change it to a string number, which is my phone number, but if I were to change this, it would send the help location SMS to any number that I actually put in there. Uses the SMS manager, which is an API for Android to send with the regular messaging application. Here we have a toast notification to see if the message was sent, and if not, we get a message that says it failed. And down here we have the text lat, which is the Google Maps link, and then inside the link I put location get latitude and location get longitude, and then to zoom in we have the Z variable right here. I have it set to 20 to zoom more in. Text good, that's when your location is found. It'll change to press help to send location. That's what that means. Down here we have to see if latitude is enabled or disabled and the status of it. Right here is just filling the options menu, which I can show later. And this is the code that actually fills the options menu. We have the what to do activity, the contact activity, and the flashlight activity. And down here we have the code for the dialog box to see if GPS is enabled. It'll actually open the dialog box when the user opens the application. It'll say GPS is disabled, enable it. If it's disabled, you'll see, and if you cancel, it'll be false. You don't want to enable it. Here you have, go down here, action location source settings. When you actually click the enable it, it'll go into your system settings. Let's see here. Apply a dialog box. If you negative, you hit cancel, get rid of it. And that's basically the code for the main page. I'll show you a couple more. Let's see, detail. Contact activity. We have again the imports, extend the activity on create, use activity contact XML. Here we have the dial button, on click listener. If you push that button, it'll create an intent, and the intent for action call. So it'll use your dialer, and I have it set to my home phone number, but again, you can change this to any number. Start the activity. Same thing with the email, on click listener, unclick, it'll start the email intent. The intent is to send, what kind of message, and the string. You can actually put in the message yourself here in the coding, or have the user set the message themselves. I have my email here just to test, and same with the SMS. It'll on click listener, it'll assess the SMS intent, action view, go into your messages, the body, it will say action message. I don't have a set message, I just put this in for when you click it. The address, again my phone number, but you can change it. And the type, MMS, SMS. And then this is for the action bar to go back. It's a coding for that. And this is for if you click the action bar to go backwards. And again, I have my what to do's. My what to do's are very simple. It's just the onCreate method. It'll bring up this activity layout, and again in the menu to go backwards. And I have Java classes for all of those. I'll show you my XMLs really quick. The drawable, where I have all my different images. The drawables. Again, these are all the images that I used in the application. And these will show for different screen densities. On my layouts. And here's my XML files. You can see my main XML. Let's see here. This is a relative layout. I have my text view. And the string, it'll say waiting for GPS. If you hit Control, click, it'll actually open that folder for you. Here's all my strings, the name of the string, and the actual text. In here, you have to actually use strings for all your hard-coded text, because Android doesn't like it if you use hard-coded text inside your XML. So I have all my instructions on the strings page. Go back here. Again, here's my image button. The image button is the help. Text view. Again, that's just saying string good. You can go ahead and click it. And click graphical layout and see what it looks like. Oh, it's loading the SDK right now, so I'm not going to go into that right now, and that's about it. A shortened view. I guess I can show you the Android manifest really quick. Here we have the minimum SDK version is Android version 14, and the target 19. This is, I believe, ice cream sandwich, and this is Kit Kat. We have the user permissions, access file location, send SMS, call phone, receive SMS, and the camera. And the camera is only used for the flashlight. And again, use the hardware camera. Go down. You can have your theme, your icon, the label, which is the name of the application. And here we have all of our activities. And you'll see here, screen orientation. That just means the screen will be in portrait mode. And if you turn the phone, it'll keep the portrait mode. And that's about it for a shortened version. I hope you liked my video, and I hope you liked my application.